So before we start, my name is Juju, aka Hands of Juju. My favorite color is olive green. I'm located in the US and my goal is to spread my obsession for fiber arts. First, I'm going to show you how I did this pixel grid. I went to Google and searched up Stitch Fiddle. This is what should pop up. You're going to click the first link. This is what screen should pop up. I usually do create new and create my grid, but as you can see, my grid is already pre-made, so we're just going to end up selecting that so I can show you. But I can do a more detailed video later. Here's my grid. As you can see, I have steel on the top and I have the number 35 at the bottom. I put steel on the top to imitate how I'm going to have my iron-on letters on the top, but we're going to focus on the number 35 for right now. This is how I did my grid, but don't feel like you have to do it this way. You can create your own, but you can also screenshot mine and use it for inspiration for your own pixel grid. Now I'm going to show you my sketch for my jacket. As you can see, my jacket has a main color of blue, the sleeves are going to be gold, and the cuffing is going to be white and blue.
Wait a minute, the way you move that for you to get my heart all in it, and I just wanna be with you.
So, I just finished my granny square that I was working on. Here it is. You're probably like, why did I leave this long tail? So that I can sew it onto the jacket for the sides of it. But basically I did 4 of these. I have all 4 of them done. And the plan is to connect them on the side of the jacket. So let me show y'all what I'm talking about real quick. Okay, so basically I'm doing 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and I'm going to connect them to this front part, which is this tiny little sliver, and to the back part, which is this part, so that the armhole is right here. This forms the armhole, and the same thing on the other side. And then after I do that, I'm going to start working on the sleeves. So I'm going to go attach those, and then I'll be back whenever I finish that. So here's what it's looking like after I've connected the side granny squares to the back and front. Let's take a pause right here. As you can see, it's not covering the full front. This is what I plan to do. 4 granny squares, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and top sections.
Every time that I'm near you, I realize that you're heaven sent, baby. I think you're truly something special, just what my dreams are.
So this is what the front of it is looking like after I added the front granny squares and the front section on the very top. Now I'm going to work on the collar on the top and around the waist.
What you've done to me, I can't really explain it. I am so into you. I really like what you've done to me. I can't really explain it. I'm so into it. Could be the way that you...
Just a quick update. So I've started working on one of the sleeves, as you can see right here. It's a little more than halfway done. Don't mind the chopped yarn. I'm not done with it. I just had to chop it because I need to take this project in the store and I didn't want to bring the whole ball in there. But let me show you how long the sleeve is right now. So this is the length of the sleeve as of right now. I think I gotta add about 10 more. Well, I was supposed to add 5 more rows, but I think I'm gonna add 10 more rows because it's looking short right now. And I gotta remember that I'm adding the cuff on there too, so I can deduct some off. But I think I'm gonna add 10 more rows on this arm right here, and then start the other arm. And then, let me tell you, I went and I made a trip to Hobby Lobby because who am I without making a trip to Hobby Lobby? But I bought some blue satin fabric to line the inside of the jacket when it's done. Because I have my sewing machine. So I plan on lining the inside of the jacket when it's fully done with that. And then I went and bought Varsity letters to put on the jacket. So I got a big letter L because the school is Lander University. L for Lander just makes sense. So I'm gonna put this over here on the left side of the jacket, like right there. And then I got the letters to spell out my boyfriend's last name to put on the back of the jacket, which is Steel. So I got all the letters right here from Hobby Lobby to spell his last name. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, finish this arm, and then I'll come back to you when I finish the arm and let you know how many rows I did.
Can I be for real? This is how I feel. I'm in need of love.
I'm back now. I finished my sleeve. I did a total of 30 rows with 3 decrease rows. So my total stitches that I had around the sleeve right here was 45. I did one decrease row to go from 45 to 40, and then I did another decrease row to go from 40 to 34, and then this is how it worked. And I did those at different intervals. So this is what this looks like, and let me show you where it looks like on. This is what it looks like on lengthwise. And you're probably like, this is a little short. I plan on steaming it at the end. And with it being steamed, it's going to give me extra. And I got to remember that I'm adding on that cuff on the end, similar to how I have these stripes on the bottom and on the top right here. So I left extra space. Now I'm going to do the other sleeve and then I'll come back to y'all. Okay, so I'm back. I just finished my other sleeve. Both of those are basically done. After I steam them, I'm hoping they drop down to about here. And then I just have to do the cuff. I'm probably going to do that tomorrow because it is relatively late. I think it's like 11. Yeah, something like that. Somewhere between 10 and 11. I think it's 11. It might be closer to 12. I really don't know. But yeah. I'm